Good Monday morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on Let's Chat. We're kicking things off this morning learning about a special pancreatic cancer walk and what you can do to support people in our community. We have Kevin Mounce here to give us all of those details. Thanks, Kevin, for making the time to be here.
Thank you for letting me be here. I really appreciate it.
So remind me how long you guys have kind of been doing this pancreatic cancer walk.
This actually is the second year.
Really?
So I started it last year, and so this is our second year. We had a great turnout, but I'm expecting more this year.
That's awesome. So, I mean, it's still kind of in its early phases, but it's getting going, getting the message out there.
Correct.
You said a good crowd last year. What are you hoping for it to be like new and improved this year? Maybe more people know about it. What are you hoping for?
More people. We have actually more sponsors this year as well. So, and of course the goal is just to bring more awareness, but also help raise funds for new research, because that's what we really need. And we need an early diagnosis test, because that's the key for survival, is finding it early.
And I think something too, obviously we're talking about October is going to be a big month for breast cancer awareness.
Correct.
There's a lot of different months, so we've specifically talk about different ways that you can prevent and hopefully get informed about cancer. But tell me, pancreatic cancer, what are some things that maybe go unnoticed? Or you said some of those tests that you kind of want to talk about.
So unfortunately, it's a very vague diagnosis, and some of the common symptoms are abdominal pain, back pain that's persistent, unexplained weight loss, some nausea, vomiting. In my case, I developed jaundice, which is the yellowing of the skin or eyes. And then something we have recently found is actually a diagnosis of diabetes over the age of 50 can also be a sign of pancreatic cancer.
That's crazy. Is this something that can affect men and women? This is probably a stupid question, but it's something I want to ask.
Actually, men are a little bit more predestined to have pancreatic cancer than women. Yeah. But a lot of people have no history or anything that would make you more susceptible. As in my case, I have no family history of this, and it just happens.
I think that makes a big difference too, because that is something that you might be like, okay, my mom has had this cancer, my papa had this cancer, so you kind of are looking out for it. But if you've been from like a lucky family where you're like, oh, we've never had cancer, I don't need to worry about that. Is it still always good to go and get tested, early symptoms, anything that you can maybe detect?
Any of the signs that I just said, don't wait. Because unfortunately, 80% of the time it's already found when it has spread to other organs in the body. And right now, the only cure that we know is to have surgery. But when you're to that stage, then surgery is really not a valuable option at that time. So treatment is available, but you need to get surgery. That's why it's so important to get found early.
Absolutely. So obviously talking about all the important scientific things we can do, how can we also as a community come out and support people? Whether if you don't know anything about pancreatic cancer, but you're like, I'm here to help, what can we do to do that?
Just come out, just learn more about the disease, and also help donate. We are on the verge of making a lot of progress in some of the new treatments. The only reason why we're doing that is because of fundraising, and we haven't had new treatments in probably 10 or 15 years. So some of the genetic markers, we're finding out, being able to go into the tumors themselves and find out what kind of mutations they have and do targeted therapy. So that's new on the horizon, which will be a huge benefit for those that have been diagnosed with this.
So remind me when this walk is coming up and what people need to know if they're going to head out there.
September the 27th at the Riverwalk. You can register. It's only $25 to register. You get a t-shirt, and then it's on the shelter number 2, which is the shelter there by the dam. But you can go register at hopeforpancreaticcancer.com. You can go to Facebook page, which we have a Facebook page called Pancreatic Cancer Community of Chattanooga. Or if you want to go to Eventbrite and search Wage to Walk Hope, you can register there. But we just need everyone to come out.
So this cool t-shirt you're rocking, this is what you get. I didn't even notice that the part of the heart, those are all like little footsteps. Y'all, you thought about all the things. You thought about all the things. Well, Kevin, thank you again for making the time to be here. Remind me again, is there any sort of social media as well that we can keep in touch with you guys?
Pancreatic Cancer Community of Chattanooga. That's our Facebook page.
Well, thank you again, Kevin, for that. For all the details, if you would like to walk to Wage Hope and learn more about how you can support such an awesome mission and raise awareness for pancreatic cancer, go to those links that we just offered you there, and we'll have them available online here on Let's Chat. Stay with us. We have much more coming up this half hour, including a visit from Tennessee Stars, the Creative Discovery Museum, and our friends from Clumpies. Stay with us.